8:45. It is time for our sports segment of the sports segment with our sports analyst Mark Holmes and Cowboy Joe Boo. That being said, I would like to be the first to welcome him on the show on a Cowboy Victory Monday for 2016. What's going on, Mark?
Hey man, as always, Joe Boo came through over there at FedEx, so we're gonna get him a refill. Yeah. I can't say what happens to all that rum or Texas Silver Star, but somehow it keeps disappearing.
I can dig it. I understand. I don't know.
What I want to say is the Redskins are who we thought they were.
Losers?
Yeah.
You got it.
Turds?
The good old dumpster fire is back in Washington. You've already got the team turning on Kirk Cousins, but enough about the Redskins. Let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, because I got
thoughts on the game.
I got a couple of questions for you, and people are hot.
Okay, let me go ahead and hit me with them, and I'll go on to my stuff later.
What you saying, Jay?
No. Go ahead. Of course.
Being that you got one email asking, should Ezekiel Elliott be the starter?
No.
That's what I was thinking too, because
okay, here's the thing. It's great that you're a high round draft pick and everything else, but if you're not doing the job, okay. Now he got 83 yards on 21 carries, which averages out to 3.9, which sounds okay. It's not great. But he had one run for 21 yards. So you take that out, he's only averaging 3 yards a carry. And you had two fumbles, one of which was lost. Exactly. I'm sorry, right now you're not showing me enough to say that you are the starter. I would have personally gone through and stuck with Alfred Morris, especially for the revenge factor of playing in Washington.
That being okay, next question, I'll let you get on to your stuff. When Tony Romo was healthy, should he get his job back?
No.
Wow.
And here's the thing, I've had a lot of discussions on that, and I'm going to tell you, that's actually brings me to what I want to talk about, because this kind of really irks me really bad, really pisses me off, because I've got a lot of YouTube videos, and I'm going through and everything else, and I've got so many people that are so down on Dak Prescott.
How they down on Dak Prescott?
Down on Dak Prescott. Oh, this is Tony Romo's team. The team would be so much better with him. He's not getting in the end zone and all this other crap. And I'm kind of like, wait a minute. The man is a rookie who threw 75 passes without an interception, which the last time that was done, it's never been done. But the closest to that was Warren Moon back in 84. Okay? We're talking about he had a 103 QBR rating for yesterday. Now that's better than Aaron Rodgers, Cam Newton, Winston, Breeze, Wilson, Flacco, Bradford. He's 11th on the list in QBR already for the season. And if you look at that fourth quarter, he was cool as a cucumber, driving the team downfield, for that game-winning touchdown. So don't give me this crap that, he's nothing. We would have had more points than Tony Romo. When he got sacked on that one where, he scrambled, Tony Romo would have thrown the ball and broke his back. Point blank.
Again.
Well, dog, I just want I just want him to keep playing good, and I do agree with you wholeheartedly on the switch your quarterback, but I guarantee you, because he is a fourth-round pick, he will be starting next Sunday.
Who will be starting next Sunday?
Alfred Morris. Zeke.
Well, of course he's going to. Tony's not going to be ready for about
No. I'm talking about Zeke Elliott will be starting.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he will be starting, but I think that's a mistake, and that goes to Jerry Jones. Basically, is going to say, "I made a great first-round draft pick." Now, his numbers are comparable to Emmitt Smith's when he came out as a rookie, but Emmitt Smith didn't play the ball.
Did it? So
personally, I think you go with Alfred Morris,
me too.
And make Elliott.
Zeke didn't play the whole he didn't play the whole preseason, so you will have to learn that transition from college to the NFL. When he gets the ball, he hits straight up the line. He doesn't wait for anything to really develop. Not cut
and he's
back.
up real high too.
Yeah,
he's up high. His shoulders aren't square to the line. There's a lot of mechanics that are off right now. He played better in the second half than the first half, but the first half you can see he's hesitating.
Yeah. So what else you got for us? Talk to me about that defense. People are still a little bit concerned about the defense.
You know what? They can go kiss my ass on the defense, okay? Because the defense saved that game, and that game ball should go to the defense. Think about it. When we did that onside kick, the Redskins had the ball in our territory. They held them to a field goal. Turn around the next series, after just stopping them, Elliott fumbles deep in our territory. What does the defense do? They stop them, hold them to a field goal. And then They let him drive down the field, but guess what? We got a turnover that saved the game. Because had the Redskins got that touchdown, it would have been 10 points, and I doubt that we would have come back from that win. So right now we've got 2 interceptions on this defense, and we have, I believe, 3 sacks.
Yeah.
Or is it 4 sacks?
I think it's 4.
Which is a far cry better than what we had last year.
All right, man. What else you got for us, bro?
Well, this is actually it's a Jerry Jones. Now, Jerry, I don't know if you know who I am, but I know you know who Cowboy Joe Boo is. See, there's a stone up here that's actually out at your stadium. And if you go out to the Tom Landry section, smack dab in the middle, it says Cowboy Joe Boo, spreading the mojo for all his fans. Now, I can't say for sure if Joe Boo has anything to do with it, but the last 3 games that we've gone to FedEx Field with Joe Boo, we've come back with victories. In fact, your last 2 victories, Joe Boo was at both of them. He's been banned from the Giants, and we're 2-0 there. So, Jerry, you need to get his butt to Texas Stadium. Now, you bust Christie's big behind all across the country.
That's a
and
lot
fed
to
him. Joe Boo won't eat a whole lot. You just give him a bottle of rum, he'll be good to go. And in fact, he won't even take up much space on the plane. Just throw him up in the luggage compartment. And as far as in Texas, put him in Cole Beasley's locker. Put him up in the top. Cole can't reach it.
All right, dog. Tell folks how to get in contact with you.
Well, always every Monday here on the Benet Embry Show. Of course, check out my YouTube channel, Mark Holmes. I go ahead and break down a lot of the game stuff, give you insights on some of the stuff from the Talking Heads ESPN, and of course recaps of our show here, as well as Joe Boo's Man Cave, which is my blog site.
Wait a minute,
and of course,
hold on.
Cowboy Joe.
You got somebody that just texted me and said, "How can you say that that Tony Romo should not have retained his starting position? Dak Prescott has only played 2 games. He doesn't have the longevity, the experience, or the skill as Tony Romo when he's healthy."
Okay, well, here's the thing. The way I look at it is, if Dak ends up playing really, really well, let's say they are 6-2, 5-3, leading division, do you change the chemistry of the team by bringing Tony Romo back? A guy who played 2 quarters in preseason and got hurt, a guy who only played in 3 games last year and got hurt twice, a guy who got hurt the year before. At this point, Tony Romo has the mind there. He probably still has the skill, but his body is failing him. You don't take a team that's winning and end up saying, "Oh, we're going to go back to this guy because he was already the starter." Guys do lose their position due to injury, unfortunately.
Hey, Mark, I did want to say this. I have a prediction on Tony Romo. And I think that when he does get healthy, he'll come back. But they'll have him with some limited play in the game, and they'll pull him back out before he can get hurt.
No, they ain't going to go to a 2-quarterback system.
No, I don't think they'll do that. But here's the thing.
You don't think?
If you look around the NFL right now, with Cleveland had RG3 and then they had Josh and he got hurt. You look at Russell Wilson's got a bad ankle. You're looking at quarterbacks that are dropping left and right. The perfect situation would be if Tony Romo came back and was healthy. We had 2 good quarterbacks because chances are they're both not going to make it through the season. I mean, it's just the way the NFL is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I say if the Cowboys are winning, you stick with Dak.
Yeah,
Stick with the one that brought you.
Exactly.
We're already talking. He's got as many wins as Brandon Wheaton and Matt Castle had last year. I mean, he's commanding the team. The team respects him. He's moving the ball downfield. He's calm as can be. I mean, what more can you have? I mean, from the seat I was watching him, you can see him changing the plays and getting the ball downfield. And like I was saying, that a lot of people really got me pissed off because they say, "Oh, he only throws 5-yard passes." Are you kidding me? He's, when you have 22 completions of 292 yards, that's like 18 yards a pass.
Well, see, my whole
and
thing
when you looked at those drives, he had 4 plays that were 8 yards or longer, third down that he completed.
Well, see,
that's clutch.
I don't blame Dak for that, and I'm glad he's not trying to force touchdowns. What I blame that on, to be honest with you, is Terrence Williams. He's not drawing any coverage away from Dez. They're doubling Dez every single play. Terrence Williams can't get open.
See, people who are saying, "Oh, he's not going downfield," he is taking what the defense gives him and ends up using it. I mean, 22 completions out of 30 passes, almost 300 yards. Joe Montana made a living off of short passes. You take what the defense gives you. It's very little risk, and you march down the field. They scored on almost every drive going
They
down.
had 3 punts
You
yesterday.
can't complain about that.
Yeah, they only had 3 punts yesterday.
Right.
So, hey, Mark, you also on another radio show. What is that one again?
I'm on TK's Take, which is on Podbean. With you can go ahead and go to the audio vault and listen to those. I may end up being on Talk to Me Radio as well, and of course Best for Business. I was there on the after show, so I'm getting kind of like all over the place. It's kind of hard not to miss me.
Tell Walter that quit trying to steal my co-host. That's exactly what he's trying to do.
You better lock me down, man. Getting in demand.
All right, though. All right, man. We'll see you next Monday, hopefully, and we'll talk to you next Monday after another Cowboy victory after we beat the brakes off the Bears.
Thank God. Oh, it's just so great to finally have a win.
All right, go Dallas Cowboys.
All right,
Go